And another very interesting thing that I noticed when working with Banner is that Banner is one of those rare applications that completely embeds the security model of the underlying database, which is very unusual because in a traditional modern, client-server application, we have the client that establishes a connection, kind of like a service account connection to the database, and then the database tables in the application are used to manage the access, and it's completely decoupled from the database. But with Banner inherits the data model and the user access model of the underlying Oracle database, and basically as a result, every single person that has access to Banner actually has access to the database, which also kind of results in the fact that people who write applications around Banner, they also need to respect that security model, and you don't need to worry about them whether they connect to Banner or not. As long as they connect to the database, the security model is inherited. So the security model that you set at the Banner level is forced on all the other ancillary applications. So how does that pose a challenge or a paradigm shift compared to when you work with traditional applications?
I believe it's a very valuable quality of Banner. The entire data model is very robust. The data model implemented in an Oracle database is very scalable and robust to interact with other applications. So I really do believe that it's a very efficient, cost-effective, and with low complexity of management solution to implement with base anything that is the security of the identity management of the institutions.
Yeah, I think that's a very interesting point, Guillermo. And my question to you is do you foresee that Banner moving forward is going to maintain that kind of model going forward, or are they going to kind of branch out to other database backends where maybe the data model will need to be moved towards the application? I mean, the user security model move towards the application. Where do you see the future for Banner? Are they going to stay with the Oracle model, or are they going to branch out with other databases?
They are working on opening to more cost-effective solutions that could be feasible for smaller operations. We are going to be testing for very small operations some open source databases in the near future, but for institutions that are bigger than 3,000 to 4,000 students, I would suggest that they could stay on Oracle in general, because the impact of the escalation of transactions can be really impactful. So they are offering that, and we're gonna be testing in the near future. But that is a very interesting solution for very small operations or operations that don't have a impactful peaks of activity that could be really noisy for the relationship and the experience of the students if you do it with a poor performance database.
So basically what you're saying is that the scalability and the power of Banner's identity services really comes from the underlying Oracle user access model, and the fact that they're completely inheriting that user access model that is built on this robustness of Oracle, which really basically allows you to create any type of a security model that you need.